Hi, I'm Mike. I'm reviewing the Hootoo Tripmate Elite TM06. It is the updated version of the Hootoo Tripmate TM04. Let me show you a little bit about it. This side we've got our plug. Here we have our reset button, Ethernet jack. We have two USB ports. One is for storage. It will also charge your phone or tablet. And the second one is primarily for charging. It has a 1 amp to 2.1 amps out. Top, we've got our power button. Hold it, tap it, we get our battery indicator with the Wi-Fi. If you hold it down for 5 seconds, it will power it off. Let me show you what it does. Got it connected to my tablet, and we plug it in to a USB hub. It can support up to 4 devices on a USB hub. So I've got 2 flash drives and an external hard drive. This is the web interface. You'll be able to configure the same things in the web as you do on the app. There's a couple additions to the web interface though. So we've got the device itself, storage, shows that I've got 3 drives connected to it. If you click on the delete button, it doesn't actually delete the drive, it just unmounts it. User manager, you can change the admin account. By default, there is no password, so you can add that. Network settings, change the host name, and in previous versions, when you would change these configurations, you'd have to wait about 2 minutes for it to happen. Now, when you change the configurations, it is almost instantaneous. If you are at a Wi-Fi, if you're at a hotel and you have this as your first device, it will double as a router. By default, the password is the number 1 8 times, and you can change that here. Your Wi-Fi LAN and internet, you can connect it to your own internet at home and make it as a repeater, or if you're like at a hotel, then it acts as a router and you can have multiple devices. Services, you can enable DLNA, or we can just go down to the setup wizard and it will walk you through all the steps that you really need. If you use the Tripmate app, it looks a lot like that screen that we're just in. We go to home, see that we have the same screen, our settings. The settings are a little bit stripped down. We've still got the Wi-Fi settings, our LAN settings, and system settings. So you can still change some of these items right here, but you cannot enable DLNA. Once you enable DLNA, that's when the videos button will work. If you don't have DLNA enabled, you're not going to see anything. You won't see anything in videos, in documents, photos, or your music. But you will be able to see everything in your file and folder view. So if we click on that, be able to see our 3 devices. Takes just a couple seconds to load, and we've got plenty of movies on the 2 terabyte. Go to this drive. Again, we've got multiple movies on that drive. And if we go here, you'll see I've got a variety of different files. So if we click on this MP4, notice how fast it loads. If you try to fast forwards very quickly. We click on another movie, click on OK, and going forward. If we fast forward, that was almost instantaneous. AVI file that again loads very quickly, and fast forward is almost instantaneous. MKV file. Load that, and again. So everything that it loads is very quick. I was very impressed at the speed that it loads. It plays so many different files. If you're traveling by yourself and don't want to watch movies, you can put plenty of audiobooks on here. All your music, if you have a tablet or phone with limited storage, you can expand that with this device and just plug in a thumb drive and you're good to go. The other thing that is really a really nice feature, if we go to any one of these files and we click on the wrench, we can select all the files, create a new folder. If we put a check on any of these boxes and select it, we can go ahead and copy, cut, whatever else. So we can copy it, and I can go to the other flash drive and click on the wrench and paste it. And you'll notice that we've got our file that was just copied from one flash drive to another. We could also copy it to our local device down here. I could go to the micro USB, do movies, and I could click on the wrench again and copy and paste whatever else. I think the only changes that I would make to this device is it has a gloss finish, and it would be nice if it had more of a matte finish so it wasn't a fingerprint magnet. With it being a new version, just came out this year, if it had AC on the network, that would be great too. And if you're in your car and you needed to charge it, having a micro USB so you could charge it on the road. But otherwise, I think this is a great device, great for traveling. I've connected up to 5 devices, had different movies running on each one of those devices, all streaming from this router, and didn't have any problems. If you don't have one, you ought to get one. Thanks.